Stephen, we've arrived at the all-important offensive line position. Caden Proctor, Seth McLaughlin, they head to respective Big Ten teams. J.C. Latham, I believe it was stated this week by himself and a number of NFL scouts that he believes he can play left tackle at the next level. So there's some spots to be filled here this spring.
There are, Mark, and thankfully for Alabama, you got three guys back that have a huge experience. When you look at Tyler Booker, he comes back on that offensive line along that interior. You have Jaden Roberts, massive young man right there who got the start against Texas A&M last year, and from that game throughout the season provided his size, his physicality, his growth there along the interior. And then you have Elijah Pritchett, who played a handful of games as well as an offensive tackle. So those three guys are back. Then you bring in Parker Brailsford from Washington, the transfer center, who gave only one sack last year to Michael Penix Jr., who finished up as a 4,000-yard passer and a Heisman finalist this past year at Washington. Then you also bring in Nikhil Bertrand, transfer from Texas A&M, who's at 6'6", 340 pounds or so. That could be an offensive tackle as well. So you got depth there at that position along the offensive line, but you got 3 to 4 guys back when you talk Booker, Roberts, Pritchett, but of course the transfer Brailsford, who's got, marquee playing experience in college football.
Stephen, is there anyone who just signed in this 2024 class that could possibly have a shot at making an impact, getting some reps?
Well, you signed 3 guys in this recent class here, Mark. You talk about Joseph Ionata of a 3-star from Clearwater, Florida, who can be an offensive guard or a tackle at the collegiate level. He may be more so projected as a tackle. You look at Will Sanders, a big, massive offensive guard from Brookwood High School here in the state of Alabama at 6'4", 290 pounds. So you got big Casey Poe, offensive lineman, 4-star from the Texas area, by the way, of Lindale, Texas. Casey Poe, more so looked at as a guard as well. So those 3 guys, Ionata, Poe, and Will Sanders, we'll see which one of these guys will be able to push and compete for a starting spot here in the spring. It'll be kind of difficult because Alabama signed in a massive haul of offensive linemen in the 2023 class. Yes, Caden Proctor goes back home to Iowa, hooking up there with the Hawkeyes in the Big Ten, but you still have Wilkin Formby, who came in the 2023 class from Northridge High School here in Tuscaloosa. You still have Omas Amenine, by the way of Finland, and came from a high school in Connecticut, but hometown of Finland, he's in here. You have big Miles McVay, by the way of St. Louis, Missouri, and then you have Rock Montgomery, by the way of Anniston High School here in Alabama as well. So of the 3 guys, Ionata, Poe, and Will Sanders, it's going to be a fight for those 3. It's going to be a push because you're competing against heavy talent in that 2023 class that came in.
Well, Stephen, in about 6 weeks after that A-Day game, I'm going to be asking you, has anybody made a move? Has anything been figured out? So we'll give you 6 weeks to sort some of that stuff out.